Welcome back to Switzer on Sky News Money. Now, Jim Stewart is a computer expert, and he says a huge number of publicly listed companies and government websites are, wait for it, unsecure. He's going to tell us how we can test a website and what can be done to fix up a website in an age when it seems rather risky not to have a secure website. Arguably, it's not good for the business that owns the website, but also the people who actually go to the website. Jim, thanks for joining us.
Thanks, Peter.
Have I kind of summed up the problem?
Yeah, look, we only ever really used to have to worry about having highly secure areas of the site for shopping, and that was traditionally what we always did. We have this technology called HTTPS, which is just basically a secure version of the web. And we only ever used to have it on shopping sites, but what Google has been doing over the last 3 years, they've been pushing site owners to move to a fully secure website. And if they don't, next month there's going to be severe warnings all over the Chrome browser. So if someone goes to your website and it's not secure, it's going to have a warning to say that it's not secure, which of course is really going to hurt conversions.
Okay, I've got our first slide you've sent in. This will surprise a few people. Let's have a look at this one first. This is an organisation that's got an unsecure website, the Reserve Bank of Australia. Now, Jim, do you think the RBA boss knows this?
No, I think a lot of site owners would be completely unaware.
And look, as well.
That's right. The only one I checked of the government ones was the ATO, which was secure, thankfully.
Thank God for that.
Yes, and traditionally it's because they're transacting more, right? So yeah. the ATO would have transactions on the site, so that would have to be secure. Whereas the RBA doesn't do a lot of transaction. But if anybody's filling out a form, just a contact form even, it will say not secure come October if your person's using Google Chrome.
Yeah, and I guess the thing is this, we don't know what those nasty little so-and-sos out there are planning to do on a website where lots of people go, and until they actually come up with their nasty little plan, we don't know what the potential is on an unsecure website.
Yeah, well, the reason this has been done is to stop what they call man-in-the-middle attacks. So when I go to your website, your web server encrypts the page, sends it back to me. When I fill out a form on your website, it gets encrypted, and no one can hack that in the middle and get that data. And so that's what this is supposed to stop, is this what they call the man-in-the-middle attack.
Yeah, so if you have an unsecure website, they could get in the middle and take stuff, but if you're secure, you have like a protective man in the middle.
Yeah, exactly. All the communications between the user and the website are all encrypted, so it can't be intercepted and hacked.
Okay, how difficult is it to make your website secure?
It can be very easy, and you can do it very badly and mess up a lot of things. So there is a wide range, and it depends on the type of site that you have. Like for a large e-commerce site, it's going to be trickier. For larger sites, it tends to be trickier. There is a period of transition as well when you move to a new HTTPS site, where you have to let Google know the process that you're going through, so Google understands that you've got a new secure site. There's a number of things that you have to do, and technically it's not really difficult, but there's just a lot of steps to get through.
In the process of going from being unsecure to secure, could it actually, are you implying that it could actually interfere with the traffic to your site?
It can, like for some sites, bigger brand sites, we find that it doesn't affect so much. But if you're a smaller site with a smaller brand, or you don't have a big following online and Google doesn't know terribly much about you, you might find that there's a period of a drop in traffic as Google adjusts to the new site and the new security on the site. So the ways that you need to mitigate that are, you need to have your normal website, your old website, set up in Google's Search Console, and the new secure version of that site also set up in Google Search Console. Yeah. And there's one of the things that moving to HTTPS does, it actually slows down the site just by a couple of hundred milliseconds. And so if you've already got a slow site and then you go to secure site, then you're going to get slower again. So you've got to do these preparation things of making sure your site's as fast as possible beforehand.
You've also, have you made the sort of assessment about publicly listed companies? A hell of a lot of them are unsecured.
Well, we looked at the ASX 200, and yeah, it was about 80% of them were on not secure websites. This is one of the other problems that can happen, is that some businesses will have both a secure website and a non-secure website running at the same time, and they don't realise they've got two running, and that's obviously a big problem as well. So, some of them may have two sites running and not realise it. We see that quite often.
One final question, Jim, because you've sufficiently scared the pants off people who've got websites. How can you work out whether your website is secure or unsecure?
If you just surf to your website, and if it doesn't say, if you're on Google Chrome and it doesn't have a little word there that says secure, then it's not secure. Yep. So up near the location bar, near the address. Yeah,
so near the address, there's like a little circle with a stroke in it. If you click that,
that's right,
then it'll either come up either secure or unsecure.
Correct. And next month, it will actually say not secure, and we think it's going to say it in red.
Is it going to cost a small business a lot to become secure?
No, look, it's really only a few hours' work for someone. If people want to find out more, they can just go and Google Switzer HTTPS. We've got a page there walking them through it, but it's not. It shouldn't be that costly. It's just really time-consuming.
Well, once again, give your website if people want to know more.
Just go to stuartmedia.com.au /HTTPS-Switzer and you'll find the page.
Oh, okay, good. All right, mate. Thanks for joining us.
Okay, thanks, Peter.
It's Jim Stewart. And it's a really important topic, isn't it? And yeah, it's really worth pursuing, I'd say. That's the show for tonight. Thanks for joining me. See you tomorrow night.